We back. We're finally back to where the first episode basically ended. Almost. We're almost to where the first episode of the past three I shouldn't say the first episode. I recorded 2 episodes ago as the first one of this session. So we're back to where we were 2 episodes ago, almost. The man reaches out for the girl that went to sleep. Stop. Stop! Stop in the name of justice. I yell. I don't consider the personal danger, nor what could happen to me. Oh. The man stops. Behind him stands Shinji, surprised at the sudden intruder. The man smiles ominously. Stop! My throat Wait, my shaking throat speaks up before I can think. But there's no way that man will stop. I couldn't even tell him to stop. The man pulls something out of the girl with a smile. A red object that looks like a poisonous fruit. The thing in the man's hand is the girl's heart. My mind burns down. Fear of being killed mixed with my desire to kill him. So, there was an audience. I understand how you want to observe my gallant figure, but the girl's heart in his right hand. Watch what you say. No one will give orders to a king, you lowlife. He shoots off one of his numerous noble phantasms at me. Skip this scene? Yes. Based? And we walk to her. The center of the hall. With the sunlight coming in from the ceiling, the girl is sleeping amongst the rubble. Her eyes will never open again. Looking closely, the girl is not white at all. She has red all over her, and she looks nothing like she did before. It's not your fault. You know, right? We couldn't have saved her. I know. I've been taught that there are people I can and people I cannot save. I know it'll put my life in danger if I try to do something beyond my capabilities. But still, I still wanted to save her. I don't want a child dying in front of me. I don't want anyone dying in front of me. It is more painful and scary than anything else not to be able to save someone asking for help. There's no way I can apologize, and I don't know her well enough to apologize to her. This girl is unrelated to Emiyashiro. I know that without having to be told. So why? Oh. Why are these eyes crying? Why? Tosaka. Why? You should have known we'd be killed if we appeared in front of him. So why did you try to save Iliasville? No matter what the results may be, she was our enemy. So how can you go so far for her sake? Is it an inquiry? Tosaka's eyes are serious. I have no reason. I stopped him because I just wanted to save her. There's no other way to explain it. After glaring at me. I see. I thought you were abnormal before, but I'm sure now. Shiro, your way of life is really distorted. She tries to open a lid that I've kept closed for so long. Distorted? That's right. It's wrong to live thinking that others are more important than you. Look, I'm not talking about the common opinion that we save others so we can be loved. With such hypocrisy aside, we have to put ourselves first. Well, there are people with others as their priority, but you're something special that you can't put on a scale. It's like the scale itself. So why do you try to destroy that scale to save someone you don't even know? Yes, if you truly were a person who was merely alive, such denial would be fine. But you cannot do that. You can't pretend you are not living for yourself when you have such a strong sense of personal conviction and self-awareness. If you continue something like this, you'll eventually break down. No way. I can't break down. I'm doing this so I won't break down. I'm trying to save people that I could not save so that I can hold my head high. No, you're broken already. So tell me, I don't know what happened to you 10 years ago, but that must be why you're so screwed up. Tosaka looks like she's crying. Why does she have to make a face like that? It's as if she knows I'll live a thankless life, so she's trying to stop me. You were like this at school. You were so calm in front of those bodies. Even I mistook them for corpses, but you knew right away that they were alive. I always thought that it was strange. You never had proper training as a Magus, but you got calm every time you got into a fight to the death. You would get enraged by seeing corpses, but you didn't feel any shock or disgust. It's probably because corpses are something you get used to seeing. You got used to seeing. You saw something gruesome 10 years ago, right? I got used to seeing them. Well, it's true that it wasn't my first time seeing a corpse. The students at school, Ryder who got her neck twisted off, and even this girl sleeping in front of me now, I think they've died a natural death compared to that time. But she's wrong. The fire 10 years ago saved Emiya Shiro. That cannot be the main reason why Tosaka is criticizing me now. That's wrong, Tosaka. I was saved, that's all. Saved? So you were saved from the fire 10 years ago, and that was by Emiya Kiritsugu? Yes, but that's it. That isn't the reason for anything. My heart aches when I answer. My body is telling me that it's a lie. Then there was something else. Something you're always regretting, or something Emiya Kiritsugu took from you as a compensation for saving you. There's no such thing. Kiritsugu merely saved me, and you talk about taking something from me, but at that time, I had nothing to give. I saw many corpses. I died at that time and was reborn. I did not have any regrets. My eyes lost hatred there. My hands lost anger there. My legs lost hope there. Myself lost itself there. So why? Why do I have this self-consciousness that Tosaka is speaking of? I have accepted death. I knew I was going to die. Even if my body was saved in that situation, there's no way my mind could have been saved as well. At that time, I was empty, and I just admired something sacred. Oh, that's right. I remember now. No, I didn't even put it into my memory, so I didn't realize until now that it's what really saved me. Shiro, did he make you establish a contract or something? No, he didn't take away anything. I only received a world like hell. In the place where everyone but me died, I was saved. Nobody saved me, and I wasn't able to save anybody. And at the very end, he granted me something that I thought was a miracle. I remember those eyes that looked down at me and the voice pleading for me to live. At that time, I thought not about the fact that I was saved, but the fact that there's someone there to save me. The fact itself is so wonderful, and it's such a miraculous thing. That's why I admired it. I had nothing, and there was nothing remaining in me. I admired the first thing that came into my sight. That's the only thing I had. That's the only emotion I felt after I was saved. I was happy. I cried. That's all I could think about. So that's all the emotion I could create. Yeah, you're probably right. It's a sort of for me to put priority on others before me. There's something seriously wrong with the procedure. But I was the only one who got saved. I thought about it at that time. That if such a thing happened again, I would save everyone in place of all those I could not save then. I'm telling you, that's crazy. Look, if you were saved, take care of yourself. I'm sorry for the people who got killed, but it's only by chance that you were saved. Then you should take full advantage of your good fortune. You suffered such a hell, so it'll be a waste of you if you don't have fun. Tosaka is seriously angry. Yeah, that makes me happy. I finally realize now because Tosaka is that kind of person. The question I've been wondering about all by myself. I wanted to be a superhero, and I always try to help others. I knew as there was something wrong with the method, but I did not understand what. But it's so clear now. It's because of this person that is seriously angry for my sake. What? You still don't understand after I've told you this much? You really make me mad. If you're really that stupid, I'll break my I know, I told you you're right, didn't I? Then... But I can't listen to your warning. I realize there's something wrong with me, but it's alright. Because there's no way that wanting to help people can be a mistake. So, I answer with as much gratitude as I can possibly put in. Jeez, I can't say anything if you make a face like that. Maybe it got awkward as Tosaka turns and walks away. And then, well, I guess it can't be helped. I guess I'll do something about it. She sighs as she says this. I think that's a good place to end for right now. I'll record. I don't know why I always tell you guys, like, oh, I'm going to record one more episode tonight, or I record this many in one night. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to record one more episode tonight. Hopefully, get us basically back up to speed where 2 episodes ago left us off. Haha, stupidly long, bad end. Absurdly long. That was obnoxious. I hated. Just, if it's a bad end, 5 minutes. Just 5 to 6 minutes tops, you know? Somewhere in that area. Or just a minute. Or, you know, anything if it's a bad end. Don't waste almost 20 to 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.